Hello children, today we study function overloading programs. Last class also one program we had done on function overloading. So today we study one more program. Now our first program, what was that? Write a class with the name parameter using function overloading that computes the perimeter of a square, rectangle and a circle. The formula is given below. Perimeter of a square equal to 4 into S. Perimeter of a rectangle equal to 2 into L plus B in bracket. Perimeter of a circle equal to 2 into 22 by 7, that is pi into R. Now we come to the program. Our class name, here you use the which class? Java package you have to use. Class name, what was that? Public class parameter. Open the curly bracket and you have to use the public double parameter. In that you have to use which argument? Double S. That is double data type and S is your variable. Then open the curly bracket. Here to apply the formula here. What is the formula? 4 into S. Return 4 into S and close the curly bracket. Now second one, public double parameter, that is 2. Double L and double B. Open the curly bracket. You have to return in 2 into L plus B. Close the bracket, terminate with a semicolon. Third one, public double parameter 3, int C, double Pi and double R. Then open the curly bracket, return C into pi into R. Then close the bracket. So in this way you can do the functions of using function of parameter. Now you have to invoke a function. The same way you have to invoke a function. Public static void main string args you have to write. Open the curly bracket. The scanner class we are using here. So parameter obj equal to new parameter. Then double 4 variable we are taking and store in a double data type we are taking and 4 variable is there. S, L, B, R semicolon. Then what have to print? System.out.print enter side of a square. Then S equal to in dot next double. Then system.out.println perimeter of square equal to close the bracket, double quote plus obj.perimeter 1 and open the bracket S and close the bracket, then whole bracket terminate with a semicolon. This was the perimeter of a square. In the same way you have to do the rectangle also. That means system.out.print enter the length of a rectangle. So L equal to in dot next double. And system.out.print enter the breadth of a rectangle. B equal to in dot next double. Then open and close bracket. Then how will you print? Perimeter of a rectangle equal to double quotes plus obj dot perimeter 2 L comma B. And again next one, system.out.print enter radius of a circle. So you have to read R equal to in dot next double. Open and close bracket. Then you have to print system.out.println perimeter of a circle. Then double quotes plus obj.perimeter 3. Then you have to use 2 comma pi, that means 3.1415. Have to give the value of pi comma R and close the bracket. So this was the one method of doing the function overloading. One more method is given in your textbook, that is page number 299. You can use that method also or this method. Anyway you can use any one method you can use. If you finding this method is difficulty, you can go to your textbook program is there. That method you can also use. Now we come to the next program. Design a class overloading a function calculate as follow void calculate int m character ch. That means we are using here one integer argument and one character argument, and it check whether that integer argument is divisible by 7 or not. Then you have to use one character. What was that? Ch is s. Otherwise it check whether the last digit of the integer argument is 7 or not. So suppose you have entered a number 77. So 77 is divisible by 7. And the last digit of 7, what was that? 7 is there? No. So in this way you have to do. Next one, void calculate. Here we are using two integer argument and one character argument, and you had to display a greater of integer argument, and you have taken one character ch is what, g, otherwise it display the smaller of integer argument. So when you run this program, suppose you enter the number 40 and second number you have entered the 68, so where and the output will become as a 68 will come up and 40 will come down. Now let's see the program. Use the scanner class, import java.util.scanner, and your class name, what was that? Calculate. Open the curly bracket and had to use public void calculate, then int and character c, and that means one integer argument and one character argument is there. Then open the curly bracket. If ch equal to s, then what had to do? Then open the curly bracket. What you do? M mod of 7 equal to 0. So it will display whether it is a divisible by 7, else whether it is a not divisible by 7. Then else if m mod of 10 equal to 7, that means you have to print the last digit. So you have to print the last digit, otherwise else the last digit is not 7. So in this way you can do. Next, first part. And second part, public void calculate. You have to take two integer argument a and b and one character argument ch. If ch equal to g, then you have to print what was that? A greater than b question mark, or a is to b terminate with a semicolon. Else system.out.println a less than b question mark is there, or a is to b, then terminate with a semicolon. Then after that, so you have to see whether a is a greater or b is a greater. Now you have to invoke a function the same way. Public static void main string args, open the curly bracket, scanner in equal to new scanner, open the bracket, system.in, then close the bracket with and close the bracket, terminate with a semicolon. Your class name, what was that? Calculate obj equal to new calculate. Then you have to enter a number. Int n equal to int dot next, then obj dot calculate, what you write? n1 comma s, and obj dot calculate, what you write? n1 comma e. Then system.out.print, enter the first number n1, system.out.print, enter the second number int n2, then obj.calculate n1 comma n2, then comma g is there, then same way obj.calculate n1 comma n2f, then terminate, then you have to use the main function you have to end. So in this way you can do this program. Hope you have understood this program. Thank you, my dear children.